Hi, good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon, Andy. I'm Rotarian Malik from 3150.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Air Vice Marshal Vijay Kumar from Metropolis, Coimbatore.
Yeah. Nice to see you.
Good
Narayan,
afternoon.
Vijay
I'm from 3180.
3180.
Assistant Governor Krishna Shetty.
From where?
3181.
3181.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I am from 3142, Kalyan City. How many members are there? 27. Because Rajesh Subramanian is the best speaker. Rajesh Subramanian, profession by advocate. Yes, good evening. You are searching to whom? Hello. Vijay Arora.
Sector Angela.
90.
Hi. Yes, I'm Vijay Arora from 3090.
Yeah.
Yes, Vijay ji,
Nice
how are
to
you?
see you.
Thank you. Same
Our
here.
big boss is here. Mr.
Our big-
नरेंद्र राव.
Hey,
अभी
मेरे
नरेंद्र
पास
का ही
तो
राज है
sir.
ना, नरेंद्र का ही राज चल रहा है.
Yeah.
Narendra is sitting in Delhi, not this Narendra.
Then this Narendra is of India and this Narendra is of Rotary world.
Yeah.
I am having a tea.
Please have it.
It's tea time.
Oh, yeah. Narendra, how long it will take? Narendra, I am speaking.
Yes, sir.
How much time it will take? For
Sir,
an hour or more?
by 5:30 maximum we'll close it. But
Okay.
5:15 tak,
Such time as you, Krishna, want to be here. Moment you say.
Sorry. Good
Sorry.
afternoon. Good evening, boss. Good
Okay.
evening.
जब आप बंद करना चाहते हो तो बता देना.
नहीं, वो सब आपका है. Whatever
We
you
are
say.
excited to see
भाई,
you.
आज क्या दिन है?
आज
जन्माष्टमी है और
कृष्णाष्टमी है.
आपका
वो
नाम
that
क्या है?
Lord Krishna.
कृष्णा
That
है.
is Lord
तो
Krishna, not this Krishna.
आपकी बात को तो मानना ही पड़ेगा ना, कृष्णा.
That is Lord Krishna, boss, not me.
Hi, Suresh.
Good evening.
Hi. Vijay Kumar.
Good
नमस्कार.
evening, sir. Vijay here.
Good evening, sir. Hi. भूपेश भाई, कहाँ ड्राइव करके जा रहे हो यार?
Good evening, Raju bhai. Good evening.
Good evening, Vijay bhai.
Good evening to everybody. Not taking a name.
Good evening to everybody. That is better.
So everybody
Much better.
भाई ये इनको जानता है, ये उनको जानता है, उनका ही नाम लेता है.
Copy to all.
Yeah.
Copy to all. Narendra bhai, how are you?
Suresh, how are you? Just waiting for the rest to join. I'm just.
You are 36. अभी 36 का आंकड़ा होगा पूरा. 37. Now cross 36. ये आ जाते हैं वही 230 कौन सा वाला है इसमें छोटा वाला है क्या बड़ा वाला नहीं नहीं वो ये अभी इसका 12 का कम है wait for half hour after I will go बात कर रहे हो वेट किया
देखो जी गुड इवनिंग
क्या हाल है जी?
ठीक है जी आपके दर्शन करने का बहाना ढूंढते हैं
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है।
गुरजीत जी गुड इवनिंग
गुड इवनिंग सर, कैसे हैं आप?
एकदम बढ़िया है फर्स्ट क्लास
नमस्कार गुरजीत भाई, नमस्कार।
हाँ जी, गवर्नर साहब कैसे हो? पवन जी
बस एकदम बढ़िया, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार।
वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून टू ऑल जी। गुड इवनिंग। इवनिंग ही हो गया अब तो।
हरीश, ये हरीश जी, आप अपने नाम के आगे ना 2DG लिखा करो।
जी स्क्वायर कर देता।
गुड इवनिंग ऑल, गुड इवनिंग माय फ्रेंड्स।
वेरी गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। गुड इवनिंग राजेश जी, गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग हरीश जी के,
evening to everybody.
इंडिया में 80 बैचमेट हैं और
Good
पूरे
evening,
वर्ल्ड में 1000
everybody.
से ज्यादा बैचमेट है।
गुड
the only
इवनिंग
one.
संजीव जी।
वो कहते होते हैं ना कि उनके तल्लुकात, उनकी दोस्ती मेरे फादर के साथ भी उतनी है जितनी मेरी है, वो वाला हाल इनका है।
हरीश जी हैं इस मामले में स्पेशल।
भुटोरिया जी का।
गुड इवनिंग राजू भाई।
गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग
राजू जी,
भाई
गुड इवनिंग।
गुड
गुड
इवनिंग
इवनिंग डायरेक्टर सर।
राजू भाई बड़े क्वाइटली ज्वाइन किए हैं।
एक ही
नाम भी
इंसान है
उन्होंने
जो कृष्णा जी को मानते हैं, वो अपना भूपेश भाई हैं। पीछे भी देखो,
हाँ,
कृष्णा जी के इसके साथ बैठे हैं एकदम। हाँ, आशीर्वाद लेके बैठे हैं एकदम। हाँ भूपेश।
भूपेश जी आप अनम्यूट करो अपने आप को।
ये
भूपेश जी अनम्यूट, हाँ जी।
नरेंद्र भाई, अभी डायरेक्ट भी कोई ऐड
यार ये
कर सकते हैं या
भूपेश,
पहले रजिस्ट्रेशन करना पड़ेगा नरेंद्र भाई?
हाथों हाथ हो रहा है, रजिस्ट्रेशन करके साथ में लिंक हाथों हाथ हो जाए।
अभी वी हैव एडेड ऑल द डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स, सो कोई भी ऐड कर सकते हैं। कैन सिलेक्ट एनी डिस्ट्रिक्ट।
राव भाई गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग बॉस। अरे डबल
घनश्याम कैसे हो?
सर नमस्कार गुड
मुझे
इवनिंग।
आपका डबल फिगर दिख रहा है, एक
घनश्याम
आगे
भाई
एक पीछे,
नमस्कार,
वो
नमस्कार
डबल
घनश्याम
डीजी है,
भाई।
तेरा तो डबल फिगर दिख रहा है यार।
पवन गुड इवनिंग
हाँ?
सर थैंक यू।
इलेक्शन कोई पॉलिटिकल इलेक्शन की पोस्टर लगी है क्या पीछे? घनश्याम
नहीं 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 पॉलिटिकल तो
घनश्याम
नहीं
भाई
है
को टिकट मिल गया है उधर से, कहीं ना कहीं से।
पवन जी क्या हाल है, ठीक हो?
बहुत बढ़िया बढ़िया जी,
निगम।
आपके दर्शन हो गए, डबल डबल दर्शन हो गए और बढ़िया हो गए।
क्या बात है सर, क्या बात है।
आपकी फोटो बिफोर एंड नाउ ऐसी दिख रही है।
ऐसे बिल्कुल सही बोला आप, बिफोर और नाउ है, बिफोर वाले
Now and before.
में ज्यादा शाइनिंग है.
Just to show now and before. Now later, I don't know.
Gurjeet, shall we start with 437?
तो गवर्नर्स का ग्लो ही अलग होता है, वो स्पेशल होते हैं. दिस इज व्हाई घनश्याम जी इज देयर.
Shall we start?
शेखो साहब, गुड इवनिंग.
गुड इवनिंग सर.
क्या हाल है सर, ठीक हो?
बस मेहरबानी सर.
वाह जी वाह.
Shall we start, Gurjeet?
Yes, you start.
हाँ,
I'll
कर
mute
लेते हैं.
everybody.
74.
Yeah. So, good evening, fellow Rotarians. Let me first welcome our RI Director, Mr. Raju Subramanian, who has come specially for this meeting. Today's meeting is to talk about the membership conclave, which is going to take place on 29th and 30th September at Agra. The objective of this membership conclave is to find out possible solutions from the field, from the grassroots, on what does the Rotary International need to do to strengthen the topmost internal priority of Rotary, which is membership. We have seen over last many years that the growth in the first 3-4 months is phenomenal. But by the time we approach 1st July, we face sudden fall of people who have joined. And this fall is very severe in the first year and the second year of people joining Rotary. So evidently there are many issues. We are also aware of them, but we would like to do two things. We would like to understand from the ground itself what are the real issues and also find out solutions. How can we see that these problems do not continue indefinitely? Because the story of 1.2, 1.15 every year must come to an end sometime. And it is time that we did that. And to see this, for the first time ever, there is this conclave designed to get everyone together, from a club member to a former RI president. Right? We have invited the past RI president, one of the most eloquent leaders. We have Mr. Ravindran from Sri Lanka, who would be joining us. Dr. Bharat Pandya, who is the past RI director and present Rotary Foundation trustee. He will be there. And our own directors, both Dr. Raju Subramanian, as well as from Zone 6, Mr. Anirudh Roychowdhury, they will all be there. So getting all the top leadership of the country together and interacting with all Rotarians to find out what do we need to do and where are the issues area, what are the issue areas and how can we resolve that? That is the main objective of this conclave. So we have a sizable number of people who have already registered themselves. And I appeal to all people attending this seminar today and through them, all Rotarians of India, to please register themselves. It is a residential conclave. The arrangements have been made in JP Resorts, which is a 5-star property we have the registration includes 2 night stay and the meals along with the entertainment. But what's most important is the presence of the top leadership, right? Which wants to work with all of you to find solutions to the biggest problem facing Rotary International. Today, we, as our country, have grown phenomenally in giving in Rotary Foundation. So that is not a concern area. But imagine if we can strengthen our Rotary membership and keep on growing continuously, and we do not suffer these losses. The impact we can create in the society, the kind of foundation we can raise, the kind of global grants and district grants we can do thereafter will depend entirely on how we tackle this membership issues. So my request to all of you is that we have seen today, in the current year, we have nearly added 8,000 Rotarians in the country. How do we ensure that the end of 1st July, that this 15,000 people stay, right? And we grow further on. It has also been seen that 60% of our existing members they never invite another person to join Rotary. As all of you know, membership is through invitation. So we have to determine, why do our existing members not get more members? So is there an issue of satisfaction? Do we need to do much more to engage our current members, which we feel, yes, there is a need. But we would like to listen to you. We don't want to speak more. We want to listen more to all of you, and together we will make the difference. On that note, I would again request all of you to register for this membership conclave, and I would now invite our RI Director, Rotarian Raju Subramanian, to share his thoughts on this membership conclave and the need to get together and make a difference.
Thank you, Gurjeet. I think, Gurjeet, I beg to differ from you on one score. Everybody believes when figures come out that, oh, India is doing brilliantly well in membership. Actually, we are not. We are not doing all that well because last year we lost more members than what we gained. Or to that, if something to that effect, if not exactly there. The question really that arises, and I think this is where, this idea sprung up, because the current board, along with the board of Stephanie, who both the RI presidents, and now with Mario on board also as the president nominee, all of us feel that there has to be a bottoms-up approach than a top-down approach. The top-down approach has not worked. It has really not worked. In fact, it has worked negatively. Because I think without involving the Rotarians at the grassroots level, giving directions from the top, without assessing, assimilating, and understanding the ground realities on the ground, doesn't help growth. And that's precisely the problem that's happening today, both in India and the world. And when I mentioned this conclave being held in India, but to Gordon McAnally, as well as to Jeremy Hurst, the chair of the executive committee, and Stephanie, they asked me, why are you doing it in India? You're a growing country. I said, you may think so, but I think there are issues even in our country insofar as growth are concerned. So they are looking forward to a white paper from us to ensure that that white paper will help RI implement plans and policies and put across measures for the purpose of growth all over the world. So this is going to be an extremely important conclave, which is being looked at with great interest by people from the RI board. And in October, I have a board meeting, and I have been asked to present a white paper at the end of this. Now, friends, if that is what the two presidents, President Gordon and President-elect Stephanie, are asking me to produce as an impact of this in conclave, look at the kind of importance they are giving to this conclave. Because I think it has never been held before in any part of the world. We are assessing it for the first time. And what I liked is what Gurjeet, who's preparing the entire program, is a participative program and not a monologue. I think none of us like monologues. I wouldn't like to be spoken to and advised, oh, each one bring one, each one retain one. We have heard all these slogans for a long time. None of these slogans have worked. But I think the sloganeering, if any, must come from the bottom. It is from there that we will get the truth of why exactly there is no growth. What is it that is hampering growth in many of our rural districts? Take our rural districts. They are not growing. Many of the clubs in the rural districts are not growing. And I think we need to find out the cause. Because if we are able to find out a cause, that could be a cause that could be taking us further in our thought process to take us to where we should be. Take the case of the lions. They're growing. They're growing like hell. And we do much, much, much more service than they do. We touch many, many millions of more lives than they do. Then why are we not growing? Is it a lackadaisical approach by each one of us for which each of one of us are to blame? Is it that there is something lacking in the admission process? Is it that there is something lacking in the retention process? Is it that there is something that we need to do to create interest in Rotarians and young people to come into our fold? All these and more questions need to be answered by you, not by me, not by Bharat, not by Anirudh Roychowdhury or by Ravindran. It is you, the grassroots Rotarians, who need to find a solution. And I will carry that solution that you find forward to the board to tell the board that this is what India thinks. And India could be a leader in the field of trying to grow membership all over the world. Can you imagine what that brings to us? Can you imagine an expectation from our country and our Indian Rotarians as to what is being expected by the board members? To me, it's a sense of great joy. It's a sense of a belief in myself and Rotarians like you and me and of the Rotary movement in India. It's a belief that they believe that we can find a solution. And why not? We are the second largest giving country in the world. There is no country which can even touch our feet so far as service projects are concerned. We are unmatched in service projects. We do global grants. The next country that does it will be doing probably 10 to 15% of the total global grants that we do. The number of lives we touch, the kind of projects we do, each one of this must get us membership. Why are we not getting membership when we are touching so many lives in the community continuously, consistently, and with a large heart that we go and serve? Is a question, my friends, that I want each one of you to ponder over and come back with an answer at the Agra Conclave. Like Gurjeet, I am also encouraging you to please come and join the Conclave. Let us together find a solution, not falling in membership. We were all 1.2. When I joined Rotary, it was 1.2. Today, when I'm director, it is 1.15. Now, is this the growth? Is this what we need to see? We need to see a growth. And for an organization like ours, where there are people with such great value, such great commitment, such ability of thinking out of the box to serve, we need to grow much more than we do. And I think, friends, the answer lies in understanding each other, appreciating our thoughts, and not neglecting any thought coming from any source. However small, maybe a 2-day-old Rotarian is a man who should be heard or a lady who should be heard. Her voice is, his voice is as important, or in fact more important than my voice, Bharat's or Aniruddha's voice. Because that is the voice that tells us where the mistake lies. That is the voice which will tell us where we should take steps to grow. And I think, my friends, this is truly Himanshu bhai, discount in RI dues, ये ठीक है, मैं उसको अभी तो बात नहीं करूंगा आपके साथ, मैं आपसे बिल्कुल अकेले में संपर्क जरूर करूंगा, बट ये कोई एक्सक्यूज नहीं है दोस्त. ये ड्यूज की बात करते हैं हम, खर्चा की बात करते हैं हम, जब अपने आप पर फिजूल खर्चा करते हैं उसकी कोई सोचते नहीं हम. वो भी देखिए ना भैया, देखो हम किस चीजों में. कैन वी स्टॉप अल्कोहल एट अ रोटरी मीटिंग एंड इमेजिन हाउ मच यू विल सेव? You can reduce your club dues. There is so much that we can do to make a difference and increase our membership. And RI needs the money for the purpose of servicing so many Rotarians all over the world. The number of staff who have resigned because of better offers, including in Pune, where RI does his outsourcing, is unimaginable. These are things which I have come to know now when I'm on the board. When I see the data, I am shocked at what is happening, because they are offering much higher salaries than what RI offers. So we'll come to that, Kansal bhai. मैं आपसे संपर्क हूं कि थोड़ा बहुत करना चाहिए, but देखते हैं उसमें आगे क्या हो सकता है. But वो excuse तो हम नहीं देना चाहते. मुझे ये जो सोचना है कि हम क्या करें, कैसे करें, किस राह पर चलें कि हमें हमारी मेंबरशिप को बढ़ाने में एक बढ़ावा मिलेगा. और इसी थॉट प्रोसेस के साथ हमने ये कॉन्क्लेव की राजेश ने जब बताया कि हम ये कॉन्क्लेव करना चाहता हूं, तो मैंने उनको बोला कीजिए आप, मुझे कोई इतराज नहीं है. बट ये कॉन्क्लेव एक इतना महत्वपूर्ण कॉन्क्लेव बन जाएगा, मुझे तब समझ में आया जब मैं प्रेसिडेंट और ब्रायन हेड जो मेंबरशिप को मैनेज करते हैं RI में, उनके साथ बात करते करते मुझे समझ में आया कि दिस इज नॉट अ स्मॉल इवेंट, दिस इज अ बिग इवेंट, एंड इट्स अ बिग इवेंट हैपनिंग इन आवर कंट्री. एंड आई थिंक माय फ्रेंड्स, इफ यू एंड आई don't support this big event, all that will happen will be next year will be 1.1 Rotarians. Is that what we want? Is that what you and I are looking forward to? Is that what we should do? Whatever problems we have are all problems that can be taken care of, whether it be global grant applications being delayed, all of which are being in fact addressed by Bharat and me today. There is a district grant issue by which district grant money is not coming. I can't share all information as to what Bharat and I are doing. We are trying to ensure, like global grants, you can have 10 open grants. We are trying to see if there can be 2 district grants open. So there are things that we are doing at our end. You be rest assured, we will not allow a service project or any club or a district to suffer because of a decision not being implemented or not being created. We are doing everything out of the box to ensure that we do that. But at the same time, we need your support. I need your ideas. We need your thoughts. We need your participation. And we need you to tell us, where has Rotary gone wrong? And if we can do that related to membership alone, leave alone foundation, leave alone global grants, leave alone dues, leave alone all that, हम एक चीज हम इंडियंस को मानना पड़ेगा, हर चीज के लिए हम बड़ी अच्छी एक्सक्यूज तो बना ही लेते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ तो हम बना ही लेते हैं. बट बना लीजिए, मुझे कोई इतराज नहीं है उसमें, उसका हम जवाब भी देंगे आपको. मगर ये सोचिए कि हम शहर में मेंबरशिप क्यों नहीं बढ़ा सकते? Why are clubs not increasing in the towns where there is enough money, more than enough money, and people waste money? Why are we not able to increase membership there? So there are multiple ways in which we also have thoughts. I also have ideas which are prepared as a white paper. Gurjeet is aware of it. I'm discussing it with him to present to the board in the October meeting. But I am looking forward to each one of you giving us your views, participating, so that we really take a large step forward in leading the world on how to go about increasing membership. Don't you want to be a leader to the world to show them how we can increase membership? Friends, it will be the proudest moment for all Indian Rotarians when the board recognizes that this conclave gave us some concrete measures which can take membership forward all over the world, and they seek to implement it through their programs and their participation in various countries like Australia, RIBI, Europe, America, where membership is declining. Let's be the leaders. We are the leaders. I have no doubt about it. We are the leaders in everything that we do. Why should we not be the leaders in making a thought-provoking presentation and a white paper to the rest of the world at the board meeting, so the board sits up, recognizes us and says, India is a fabulous country for Rotary. And I think that's what I am looking forward to, because I think the positive impact that we can make by this conclave through your efforts, through your thoughts, is something that I think which is completely unimaginable. We can take it to the greatest of heights. If you participate, you encourage participation, come in large numbers and have a discussion, have thought-provoking sessions without monologues, which is what Gurjeet, the chief trainer, is doing. There are going to be no monologues. There are going to be no speeches. Yes, Ravindran will speak. I will speak. ये क्या होता है ना, आजकल डायरेक्टर बन गया तो भाषण भरने का नहीं करना है तो भी जबरदस्ती करवा देते हैं, तो हमको करना ही पड़ेगा. जैसे भरत आएगा तो भरत भी 4 शब्द बोलेगा, पर हम लोग सब 2-2 शब्द बोलने वाले हैं. We are not going to talk too much because I think the talking must come from you. The only person who will talk, and he's going to talk on strategy. He's got a fabulous subject that he has chosen to talk on, saying it is strategies alone that will help us grow. And I think, having a past president with experience, where there was a fall of membership in his year, he realizes what went wrong at some point. That experience will help us to shape discussions when we meet the next day. When you meet the next day, I, of course, will not be there because of a prior commitment to go to Bhubaneswar. So, I am a man on wheels. तो मुझे गाड़ी बाड़ी की जरूरत नहीं है, शू पे व्हील लगी है तो इधर से उधर जाना ही पड़ रहा है. तो ये क्या करें? आप बैल मुझे मार करके, I have put a fanda around my neck. So when you call, I can't say no to you. But my friends, I have great expectations from all of you. And I hope each one of you truly be there to share your experiences in your districts, your zone, your clubs. And those experiences will really count for us to take this membership conclave to a level unseen before. And this will not be the first time we do it. We will repeat this again next year after seeing how the growth is, so that we can make it a larger conclave than what we are planning for this time. And I welcome all my Rotary family members from all over the country to please register and join in, so that your thoughts will be vital to our growth. Thank you very much for having me here. And I'll now leave it to you all, to Gurjeet and all of you, to have a discussion and take this forward. And I assure all those who are sending messages on the chat, I'm noting each one of those chats, and I assure you, I assure you that I will take those chats, whether it be on fees, whether it be on district grants, whether it be on global grants, forward when I have a discussion which Bharat and I have weekly for the purpose of seeing how we can take this forward. One thing which I have done, and I want to tell you, I have tried to connect myself with every single Rotarian in Zone 4 and Zone 7. My newsletter, IRA, I have tried to send it to all the Rotarians, not just the clubs, not just the leaders, not like the COG. I don't think they matter so much to me as you, the members of the club, for the purpose of growth, for the purpose of telling us what we need to do and what we need to do. And I think we will take it forward. So I am trying to connect with every single Rotarian through my magazine or through my newsletter, which is bi-monthly, sending it to them. Because we don't have the email IDs of many people in the rural areas. And I'm going to request all the governors to support me so that the next one goes to 100% of our membership and not to 60% of the membership to which it has gone so far in zones 4 and 7. I'll do my best to connect. Will you help me connect? Will you help me to take this forward? Will you help Gurjeet, Rajesh, and all of us who are concerned about membership to take this forward? The ball is in your court, my friends. I wish you all the best. Play well with that ball to ensure that we grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Raju Subramanian, for very motivating talk. And I hope all of you will understand the gravity of this objective. The Rotary International is expecting a white paper to come out of this conclave, which could act as a direction-setting document for the entire organization. So I would now invite the Rotary Coordinator from Zone 4, Mr. Rajesh Agarwal, to share with all of us the planning for the event, what all is going to take place, and the details. Over to Rajesh.
Gurjeet, just 1 minute before. Rajesh, just 1 minute, dost.
Sure,
I have a Zoom at 5:15. So could I leave? If you want me to stay, then I'll push that Zoom back a bit. Do you want me to stay back?
It would be better, sir, if you stay back for a few minutes.
All right, then I'll push that Zoom. I'll push that Zoom.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gurjeet bhai. RI Director Raju, my predecessor, very learned Gurjeet ji, all my team of assistant Rotary coordinators,
उसको 6
and
बजे
all Rotarians present here,
or you
including
all start the meeting. I will
some
join.
district governors, district governor elects, DGNs, and all,
Okay.
some presidents and all. सबसे पहले आप सभी को टीचर्स डे और जन्माष्टमी के मिड की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। कल हमने टीचर्स डे सेलिब्रेट किया और कल हम जन्माष्टमी सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, और आज हम इस कॉन्क्लेव के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। दोस्तों, मेंबरशिप कॉन्क्लेव के ऑब्जेक्टिव और उसका पर्पस और उसके बारे में काफी कुछ बात हो चुकी है। Since I am the convener of this conclave and entire designing is being done in discussion with Raju, Subramanian, Gurjeet ji and team members, हमने सबसे पहले इस कॉन्क्लेव को जो डिजाइन किया उसके बारे में बहुत सोचा कि हम इसको कहाँ रखें। तो वी हैव चूजन दिस वेन्यू वेरी केयरफुली, आगरा, a city which is a changed city now. When we visited Agra to finalize the venue, I was also surprised. I visited Agra few years back when the picture was totally different, and now during our visits we see that Agra is a different town now. Broad, beautiful roads, everything is beautiful, and Agra is very well connected through railway network from all over the zone 4 places and zone 6 places also. Very well connected through air. Nearest airport is Delhi, and 2.5 hours drive is from Delhi airport. Keeping in mind the travel budget of a common Rotarian like president, secretary, and directors, we have kept this venue Agra, because a lot of people are traveling by train, not by air always. So this Agra is the choice, number one. Number two, the place JP Palace Hotel and Convention Center is a 5-star property. It is 5-star, but keeping in mind the pricing and the budget of a common Rotarian who is attending, we have negotiated is quite well to give you a lifetime experience in this price of 2 night 3 days stay, and lot of things are there which I'll coming up. Secondly, जो सेक्शंस के जितने किसी प्रोग्राम के जितने सेक्शंस होते हैं, जितने डिपार्टमेंट होते हैं, सबसे पहला डिपार्टमेंट हॉस्पिटलिटी डिपार्टमेंट, I can assure you the entire welcome and reception committee will give you an amazing experience of hospitality right from the moment you step into the JP Palace. Then the second expectation is, what about the program? Training experience, learning experience. I can assure you, friends, the entire content of the program is very carefully prepared and designed by IPRC Gurjeet Singh Sekhon, keeping in mind the common man's question, which I am also seeing here in chat box. Raju ji also mentioned about that. Keeping in view the deliberations, group discussions, panel discussions, and a lot of interactive sessions are being planned during the day. And then fellowship. Friends, we thought that there is no opportunity for the Rotarians of the district to go beyond the district and connect with the Rotarians of other district. Apart from district conference, they have a connection only for the Rotary conventions. Other than that, there is no program to connect them with other districts. So we have designed this for a better fellowship, networking beyond the district for common Rotarian. How do we know a Rotarian in district, say 3040, 3011, I belong to 3056. So keeping in view, the people will mingle and know each other. They will build lifetime friendship there. The designing is such that. I've already mentioned about learning. The entertainment part is also being taken care. Cultural, nice, loaded cultural evenings are there with cocktails and dinner, good musical party, food and beverages. Obviously, JP Palace is known for good food. Agra is a famous center for hospitality and good food. So these are the things which compelled us to decide for Agra. We had other venues also in mind. And the other thing which Raju ji mentioned and Gurjeet ji also mentioned, and I will also emphasize on that, this is an endeavor to channelizing the resource which is not being utilized for membership. Membership is of a core area. We are a membership organization and we are not growing. So the exercise, whole exercise, the gist of the exercise is to debate upon, to learn upon the strategies, then how to grow. So ये सारा जो प्रोग्राम हो रहा है, ये सारे रिसोर्स को चैनलाइजिंग करने के लिए है, ये अभी तक जितना हमारे पास रिसोर्स होता है हम उसको या तो यूज ही नहीं करते हैं अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स के अंदर, अपने क्लब्स के अंदर। उस रिसोर्स को यूटिलाइज करने की सारी स्ट्रेटेजी वहां पर डिस्कस होने वाली है। एंड मैं बड़ा इस बात से खुश हूं और आई एम वेरी मच डिलाइटेड कि जब मैंने ये आइडिया शेयर किया कि वी मस्ट ऑर्गेनाइज सच कॉन्फ्रेंस और कॉन्क्लेव, आर डायरेक्टर राजू हैज क्वेश्चन understood the everything idea behind this, philosophy behind this, and he has agreed and he has permitted us to go ahead. And we are very much sure that this conclave is going to be a lifetime memory for each and every participant. So I'm welcome all of you and all of your friends in your club to please register and join this conclave. I have can I share the screen, Narendra? A broad outline of the program designed so far,
Yes, we can.
Please allow me
Can share
the screen.
Share screen button.
Yeah.
You want me to play that video?
After this. So you can see these dates are 29th, 30th September and 1st October, which are also kept keeping in mind the festivals and the other programs, because after October, there are district conferences beginning and the common thing, the Diwali festival is also there. District conferences time is mostly from December to
Click
February.
on that
And
slide show so that the entire screen is hit. नीचे
slide show.
नीचे जो बटन है. Yeah, in that next one, next. No. Uska next. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's okay.
Yeah.
तो ये डेट्स भी जो हमने डिसाइड की है, ये काफी सोच के डिसाइड की है कि जुलाई अगस्त में इंस्टॉलेशन होती है, और जो गणेश चतुर्थी का और गणेश अनंत चतुर्दशी जब गणपति विसर्जन का डे है वो 28th of September है. तो वी हैव केप्ट इट 29th बिकॉज फ्रॉम अक्टूबर टू मार्च द टैरिफ इन होटल इज ऑल्सो अबाउट 30% हायर. सो हमने उसको सितंबर में चेक इन कराया है पर्पजली, अदरवाइज ये टैरिफ जो होता है करीब 30% 40% हायर हो जाता. So you can see our chief guest is PRIP KR Ravindran, very kindly consented to be there, traveling from Colombo exclusively for this event. Trustee Bharat will be there, Raju is of course will be there, and Director Roychowdhury will also be there in the event. So this is the program for 29th September Friday. We will be beginning registrations at 9 a.m. Registration counters will be operative from 9 a.m. at JP Palace, and from 1 p.m. and we are arranging a packed breakfast for the people, those who don't get the early check-ins. So check-in time, official check-in time for JP Hotel is 2 p.m. But we are trying that maximum people get early check-in. But those who are in the waiting area, we will provide them the packed Agra traditional breakfast there in JP Palace, and there is a waiting room we have made for first come first serve basis. They will be having rooms there. They have assured us that we will commit you on 3 days prior that how many rooms we will be giving you on early check-in basis. So there will be no rush, there will be no hassle, there should be no worry about the breakfast and your waiting area, and everything we are taking care. We will begin lunch at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. will be lunch time, and 4 p.m. we will start inaugural ceremony, which will last up to 7 p.m. Inaugural ceremony का जो detailed agenda है that we will circulate. 7 to 8 p.m. will be break time, leisure time, and 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. will be cultural evening hosted by Mahi the Band. Mahi the Band, if you Google it, you will find this is the most renowned band in Mumbai by Mahi Rathore and Pooja Rathore. We are planning to have Bhavai dance from Rajasthan, Boomer dance from Rajasthan. So many fun-filled programs there that you will not regret coming there in Agra after seeing this first cultural evening. So this is how we have designed the day one. 30th September will be day for technical sessions, right from 10 o'clock in the morning to about say 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. All the trainings being designed by our chief learning facilitator, IPRC Gurjeet, and his learning and training abilities. He works minutely on the expectation management. 10 to 11 a.m. will be a general session. We are in discussion with 2-3 prominent personalities of India from electronic media. Those any one of them will be there for keynote speech. So 45 minutes will be his speech, and 15 minutes will be question answer session. After that, we will hand it over to Gurjeet for all training. The breakout sessions will also be planned. 11 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. In between, there will be a lunch for 45 minutes. There will be an entire interactive session, group discussion, presentations, panel discussions. 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. will be the closing session. And again, 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. will be leisure time. 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. will be cultural evening. Here, in this cultural evening, we have invited each district to perform on stage a group dance activity or a play or a anything what they want about Rotary. They want to give any message Rotary through Nukkad Natak or anything, they can do that. So this will be a district wise performance from zone 4, and then this will be supported by Dr. Pooja Rathore, who is the voice of India Stroke finalist Star Plus winner Sare Gamapa. She will be singing, live singing will be there along with the cocktail and dinner. And on 29th evening, Miss Nandini Gupta, Femina Miss India World 2023 will also be there as a special guest on 30th evening, this evening. Nandini Gupta. She will be representing India in Miss World contest next year in 24. She is Femina Miss India this year. So 30th September, this is the session designing. And we are still debating. We have not finalized it, but most likely after discussing with Raju and other people, we will decide this. We don't want to keep any training agenda, but for increasing networking and fellowship, we are thinking of planning a rain dance at swimming pool, lot of games at swimming pool with soft bar and snacks from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. So this will be a different kind of learning through games, and this will last up to 9:30 or 10 a.m. and up to 10:30 there is a breakfast also served. Those who are not interested in rain dance party or swimming pool party, they can go and have their breakfast at 10:30. 12 noon is the checkout time. That is how we have designed. So this is the program what we have designed so far. And if there are any suggestions, we are very much open to have these suggestions from you. But friends, I can assure you on behalf of the entire organizing committee, which is comprising of all assistant Rotary coordinators, Vijay Arora, Prashant Jani, Ajay Madan, Rajkumar Bhutoria, and host club Harish Gaur, DG Pawan Khandelwal, and Rajendra Agarwal. People are working day and night behind this to get a great success of, so that the prestige of India and introducing this membership conclave for the first time in the history of Rotary under the leadership of Raju Subramanian will do some miracles, some heartbreaking things. I am very much sure. I invite all of you to join with your friends. And now is the time to play video, Narendra. There is a small promotional video which you can also be you will be forwarded this video, and you can also forward it to your district groups. And registration process is also very simple. It's just a click button. You click the button, find out your district number, find out your club, and you can just register it. So it is not a tedious procedure. So I invite people from zone 4 and those who are interested Rotarians, please join.
Friends, for the first time, an initiative has been taken by Zone 4 and the Rotary Coordinator for Zone 4, Rajesh Agarwal, in conjunction with and consultation with all of us, to meet with the club presidents at the membership conclave. Rotary lives, thrives and throbs in the clubs. If the clubs are strong, automatically the organization is strong. We need to strengthen clubs at the grassroots level. This initiative, in the teeth of the current sad figures of membership that we have seen in the last few days, assumes great significance and importance. I would urge all club presidents and also the DMCs and the governors to kindly register and attend this membership conclave. Your contribution for the purpose of ensuring sustainable membership growth will be extremely useful and will help in creating a strategic plan for growth for our zone and for our clubs. So once again, my appeal to you to kindly register and attend this conclave at Agra. Thank you.
So friends, thank you so much. Any questions which we may answer here about the conclave, not about the RI policies of dues and everything that we will discuss at Agra. You can unmute yourself or
Naren,
Narendra,
Naren, can you demonstrate the registration form and how to go about it?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Please do.
Well, this is the link membershipconclave.rotaryindia.org. So when you open this page, you get a button called as click here to register. So when you click here to register, which will open up a link which has option for a single couple, single registration where the entire room is yours. In the single and couple here is the twin sharing, retractor registration and a single registration without accommodation. There are 5 different options. So when I click on single registration, the entire thing is menu driven. Click here to continue. This will ask you to select your district number. Let's say I select the 3142. I select my club name here. And once I select my club name, I will be able to select my name from the list. So I click on my name, select your preference of food, designation in the club, and click here to pay. And moment you do that, you have an option of paying through the UPI, or you can change it to a credit card, net banking, or even various wallets that you have. And once you make the payment, you get a receipt automatically generated and sent to you. So the whole process of registration does not take more than 45 seconds. So I'm just showing you again. It is membershipconclave.rotaryindia.org is the website. So when you click on it, you have a button to click here to register, and it takes you to the page of registration. And depending on the type of registration that you want, you can go and select it and make the payment. So here we have added all the districts of the country, so you can drop down to your club from the district and you can do that. In case anybody's name is missing in that, you can just communicate to support@rotaryindia.org. We will ensure that your name is added and you will be able to do the registration. So I'm just messaging you in the chat box the email ID too. So in case any difficulty, you can just send an email and we'll immediately take care of it. The link is also shared here. It's very easy to remember. It is membershipconclave.rotaryindia.org. So if anybody has a questions, we can do that. I'll enable the mic so anybody can unmute themselves and ask a question.
I have shared mine and Harish Gaur's number here in chat box. I saw some messages that can we have video or can we have something. So you can, after this meeting, you can contact me or Harish Gaur. We will support you. We will we will satisfy you with all the inquiries. So anything which you want to know about the conclave, we are open to answer here. Rajkumar ji Bhutoria is also there as an ARC. I could not see you earlier. Good evening, Rajkumar ji. They are the partners district team. Harish Gaur ji, Rajkumar ji. आप अनम्यूट करके रेज हैंड एंड अनम्यूट आस्क नरेंद्र टू अनम्यूट यू वी विल रिप्लाई योर एनी क्वेरी and it is not for zone 4 only now because RI director has permitted and people from other zones also, those who are interested to join.
Sure. I don't think there are any questions forthcoming. So on that note, we are going to send to all districts the link for registration. And I think one amazing part which nobody has touched is the cost of this conclave is probably the lowest ever, considering the where you would be staying, the kind of the hotel and the entertainment and the facilities. And on top of it, the kind of leadership you will interact with. So we, on behalf of the entire organization committee, would appeal, please register yourself quickly so that you are not disappointed in the end. And we have limited seats available. Kindly register as soon as possible. We've already had 4 registrations while the seminar was currently on. So thank you for all those who have registered today. And I would again urge everyone to avail this opportunity to become a part of the planning process of the topmost internal priority of Rotary, which is membership. So
I would like to sorry Gurjeet.
Can I say something, Gurjeet?
Yes,
Friends,
please.
Those who are here are good, but I'd like you to take this also to I would like you to also take this to your clubs and to your districts and encourage more presidents and others or club membership directors in clubs to also attend, because their views will also be very, very crucial for us to understand how we should take this forward. And I'd now request your permission for exempting me from not remaining in the meeting and to leave. So wish you all a very happy Janmashtami. Have a lovely day welcoming Lord Krishna into your house. And that is always by eating sweets that we make for the purpose of Krishna, but ultimately eaten by us. But we are also a means to the Lord. So all the best. God bless all of us for what we do. And thank you very much for inviting me for this meeting. Gurjeet and Rajesh, can I leave, please?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. राम मराठी जी ने एक सजेशन दिया है कि फ्लैग एक्सचेंज और फेलोशिप के लिए, तो लेट मी शेयर दैट वी हैव ऑलरेडी टेकन दिस पॉइंट. हम एक वहां पर हाउस ऑफ फ्रेंडशिप बना रहे हैं. परसों हम लोग आगरा में ही थे, मैं, हरीश जी और पवन खंडेलवाल जी, मधु सरीन जी एंड ब्रजमोहन अग्रवाल जी, कमेटी के 4 लोग वहां थे. हमने बहुत सेल्फी पॉइंट भी वहां बना दिया है आपके लिए, और एक हाउस ऑफ फ्रेंडशिप बना रहे हैं जिसमें आप फ्लैग एक्सचेंज करिए, आपस में मिलिए जुलिए ड्यूरिंग लेजर आवर्स. तो ये पॉइंट ऑलरेडी दिमाग में हमने लेके और उसको वहां पर उसी तरह से डिजाइन किया है. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन, एनी अदर सजेशन? सोलो परफॉर्मेंस वहां हम किसी रोटेरियन की नहीं अकोमोडेट कर पा रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ टाइम कॉन्स्ट्रेंट्स इन कल्चरल इवनिंग. सो वी हैव इनवाइटेड डिस्ट्रिक्ट परफॉर्मेंसेज and we have requested district promotion chairs to make district group for, say, पंजाब के लोग हैं, पंजाब का कुछ दिखाना चाहते हैं, गुजरात के गरबा करना चाहते हैं, राजस्थान के वहाँ घूमर करना चाहते हैं, बम्बई के बॉलीवुड वाला कुछ करना चाहते हैं, तो दे कैन प्रिपेयर 3-4 minutes ग्रुप डांस एक्टिविटी देयर. एंड या मध्य प्रदेश के लोग कुछ करना चाहते हैं तो वो एक ग्रुप एक्टिविटी वहां पर 2 लोगों से लेकर 10-12 लोगों तक का एक ग्रुप बना के आप वहाँ परफॉर्म कर लीजिए. सोलो सिंगिंग या सोलो डांसिंग हम एकोमोडेट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि उसमें फिर बहुत ज्यादा हम लोग दिक्कत में आ जाते हैं, और ऑन द स्पॉट हम कोई एंट्री कल्चरल की नहीं ले पाएंगे। हरीश जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? गौड़ साहब, चेयरमैन साहब।
Nothing. No, I think so. कि all have been done. But
हाँ, मैं एक बात और बता दूं कि एक बात
on
और यहाँ जितने लोग हैं बता दें, जो एकोमोडेशन हमने जेपी में बुक की हुई है, लगभग कल तक 50% रूम्स हमारे ऑक्यूपाई हो चुके थे, और आज शाम तक शायद 60% एवरी डे 10% रूम हमारे निकलते जा रहे हैं। तो जो हमने मिनिमम बुकिंग उसको दिया है, तो दोज हु आर इंटरेस्टेड should register themselves immediately to have a room in JP, otherwise you will have to go for non residents accommodation। उसमें ज्यादा फर्क इसलिए नहीं है, नॉन रेजिडेंट का रजिस्ट्रेशन 11,000 रुपए है, क्योंकि वहां पर F&B चार्जेस जो नॉन रजिस्ट्रेंट्स के हैं, नॉन रेजिडेंट्स के हैं, वो वहाँ डबल है उस चार्जेस का। तो उसमें बहुत ज्यादा फर्क आपको लगेगा नहीं। तो आई वुड स्ट्रांगली रिकमेंड टू गो फॉर जेपी एकोमोडेशन। 15,000 रुपए विद एकोमोडेशन है, एंड 11,000 रुपए विदाउट एकोमोडेशन है। एंड विदाउट एकोमोडेशन में सब कुछ वही है सिवाय कमरे के। यू हैव एवरीथिंग एक्सेप्ट योर ब्रेकफास्ट देयर। यू हैव 2 लंच, 2 डिनर, F&B, एवरीथिंग, किट वगैरह सब है उसमें। एंड वी हैव फाइनलाइज्ड अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल यूजफुल किट आल्सो एज ए souvenir of this conclave for every registrant. और राजू जी ने जैसा रिक्वेस्ट,
Question from Kemparaj, whether members from 3182 can register.
Yeah, why not? Of course. Now we are open for all the zones, I think so.
Karuna Malhotra has a question. Karuna, you can unmute yourself and you can ask too.
Good evening to everyone. One question. I'm from district 3070. If I want to be accompanied by another Rotarian from 3070, so should I go for a couple registration or 2 single registrations?
Both are the same. I think we don't have any objection or don't have any question.
Suggestion is
Registration are same. We can do it.
you can do two single registration with
Two
the
single.
screenshot.
That's cost is same for spouse or without a spouse. It's an individual registration.
Rajesh ji, this is Mukesh Sarneja. Can I speak?
Yeah, Mukesh ji, please.
Why not?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Rajesh ji, you and Gurjeet have probably touched on all the aspects of membership conclave, but as far as I understand, I might have missed it. आपने Rotractors के aspect को नहीं छुआ.
Yes, yes.
We have been talking to involve Rotractors, and आपने बाद में उनको भी बोला था कि yes, they could also join the conclave, but you have missed on this aspect. Can you please enlighten us on this subject?
Yes, yes. Very good question, मुकेश भाई। आपने रजिस्ट्रेशन के टैब्स में देखा होगा कि रोट्रैक्टर रजिस्ट्रेशन का टैब उसमें है, and I am in discussion with the DRRs of every district in Zone 4. I got a database also of them. I have made a WhatsApp group also, and we are going to promote district-wise Rotractors registration through that. Vijay Arora ji has already nominated Vipul Mittal DRR from his district. So we are in touch with DRRs, but so far, because अभी जब तक हम ये इस चीज पे बात नहीं कर लेते कि हमारे रोट्रैक्टर्स को स्पेस ज्यादा मिल जाए, तो हम 10 तारीख के बाद उनको ज्यादा प्रमोट करेंगे, क्योंकि रोट्रैक्टर्स अगर एकोमोडेशन के लिए आ जाते हैं और बाद में रोटरी का हमको एकोमोडेशन नहीं दे पाते तो थोड़ा दिक्कत होगा। तो आफ्टर 10th, सीइंग इनटू द response of the Rotarians and other things, then we will definitely push Rotractors also, but we are all prepared to invite Rotractors.
Because in today's audience list, I could not see.
Yeah, today we have not invited them. We are planning a separate meeting with them, all DRRs.
Okay.
आपके डिस्ट्रिक्ट के DRR से भी मेरी बात हुई थी।
राजेश जी, अभी चैट बॉक्स में क्वेश्चन है ट्रेवल रिगार्डिंग है, वो भी क्लियर कर दीजिए। ट्रेवल डेस्क के रिगार्डिंग चैट बॉक्स में था क्वेश्चन।
हाँ, जो लोग जैसे संडे को हम मॉर्निंग फ्री कर देंगे, या अर्ली जो अराइवल्स जिनके हैं वो 4 बजे से पहले आगरा में फ्री हैं, तो वहाँ हमने एक ट्रेवल डेस्क वहाँ बनाई है, जिसमें नेगोशिएट करके आगरा सिटी टूर के लिए या सिर्फ ताजमहल जाने के लिए जहां भी आप जाना चाहते हैं वहां आप गाड़ी उनसे हायर करके बुक करके यू कैन गो देयर. So that will be a travel desk. You need not to hunt for a cab or the travel agency. That facility is available in house.
DG and Bhupesh have some question. Bhupesh ji.
Good evening,
जी
everyone.
बोलिए.
Question was that you have arranged any sightseeing tour, but our Anirudh has already replied for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. एक्चुअली हम कोई ग्रुप एक्टिविटी इसमें इसलिए नहीं कर सकते कि हमारे पास एक दिन पूरा ट्रेनिंग का है, लगभग 1.5 दिन. उसमें अगर हम ऑर्गेनाइज एक्टिविटी साइट सीइंग की करते हैं तो हम अपने बेसिक मोटिव से कॉम्प्रोमाइज करते हैं. रादर वी वुड डिस्करेज कि संडे मॉर्निंग से पहले कोई लोग होटल छोड़ के जाए. और जो नंदिनी गुप्ता है, शाम को वो 2 घंटे हमारे साथ रहेगी. जो भी सेल्फी लवर्स हैं, फोटोग्राफ लवर हैं, शी विल बी अवेलेबल फॉर हर फोटोग्राफ. किसी को भी हम वो सारा इंतजाम कर रहे हैं उसका कि सबके साथ फोटोग्राफ हो जाए. वो ऐसा नहीं कि खाली अपीयरेंस देगी और 10-15 मिनट में चली जाएगी. आज के फादर भी रोटेरियन है, मिस फेमिना मिस इंडिया के, एंड शी बिलोंग्स टू कोटा, और वो हमारे क्लब के ही मेंबर हैं. तो दे हैव बीन वेरी काइंड, द फैमिली हैड बीन वेरी काइंड टू गिव कंसेंट. और उसके लिए मैंने कहा उनको 2 घंटे 2.5 घंटे हम रोकेंगे, तो बोले नो प्रॉब्लम जी, आप तो हमारे ही, यू आर लाइक ए पेरेंट टू नंदिनी गुप्ता. तो बिल्कुल होमली एटमॉस्फेयर में सब कुछ होने वाला है. तो आई रिक्वेस्ट, और कोई सवाल है तो बताइए. और गुरजीत जी ने जो टॉपिक मुझे भेजे थे, मैं बता नहीं सकता, अभी डिस्क्लोज नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन जिस तरह से जो स्ट्रेटेजी ये बना रहे हैं कि लोगों को कितना मजा आने वाला है, इंक्लूडिंग एवरीवन दोज हु हैव नॉट ट्रेवल्ड आउटसाइड देयर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, मैं समझ सकता हूं कि वो कितना मेहनत कर रहे हैं गुरजीत जी इसके ऊपर. तो मैं एक बार फिर आपको बता दूं कि रूम्स जेपी में बहुत 50-60% करीब बुक्ड हैं ऑलरेडी. तो जो लोग करना चाहते हैं वो वेट ना करें और जल्दी से जल्दी अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करवा लें, सो दैट दे डोंट हैव ए लास्ट मिनट रिग्रेट, क्योंकि आपको ट्रेवल अरेंजमेंट भी करना है.
गुरजीत सर आप म्यूटेड थे. ठीक है.
अमरजीत सिंह जी, आप कुछ पूछना चाहेंगे? खेजाम सकरवाला जी, राजेंद्र जी, आप कोई सजेशन देना चाहेंगे?
अजय जी, मेरा एक सजेशन था, जितने नए क्लब्स बने हैं उनके प्रेसिडेंट्स को इनवाइट किया जाए. क्या था, जो एक नए क्लब्स बनते हैं तो उनको नॉलेज भी नहीं है और एक अच्छा एंथुसियाज्म होता है, या जो क्यू में है, मतलब जो भी 3 महीने में.
आपका मतलब अभी जितने क्लब अभी इस रोटरी ईयर में बुलाया जाए?
हाँ जी, हाँ.
वंडरफुल सजेशन. वी विल गिव एन इनवाइट थ्रू गवर्नर.
उनको रिकॉग्नाइज भी किया जाए.
या करेंगे, बिल्कुल करेंगे.
हाँ जी,
डेफिनेटली करेंगे. चार्टर प्रेसिडेंट और सेक्रेटरी जो भी वहां आएंगे उनका एक अलग कंसोल बना के उनको हम स्पेशल रिकॉग्निशन देंगे.
बस राजेश जी, हमारी 314142 के 800 की ग्रोथ हो गई ऑलरेडी.
वेरी गुड, मेनी कांग्रेचुलेशंस.
थैंक यू.
तो आप तो साइलेंट किलर हो.
नहीं.
घनश्याम जी, आपका कोई सजेशन?
अग्रवाल साहब, बहुत अच्छी डिस्कशन रही आज, और मेरी सजेशन ये थी कि आज मैं देख रहा था कि हमारे बैचमेट थे बहुत कम थे जोन 4 के. तो अगर गवर्नर ने अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट में से प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरी को भेजा है तो थोड़ा सा गवर्नर ज्यादा हो जो मीटिंग में. और जो मैं अपनी पूरी की पूरी आपने रिकॉर्डिंग दिखाई, उनमें कहीं भी गवर्नर का नाम नहीं है ऐड. तो मेरी सजेशन है कि आप जो भी आगे प्रोग्राम करें तो जो 12 गवर्नर हैं उनको ऐड जरूर कीजिए, क्योंकि गवर्नर अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट में बहुत जोर लगा रहे हैं कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरी जहां पर पहुंचे. तो मेरे ख्याल से कहीं भी गवर्नर को आपने इंक्लूड नहीं किया हुआ है कहीं भी. तो मेरी सजेशन है कि आप इसको थोड़ा सा ध्यान में रखें.
Point well taken, and many congratulations. My special compliment to you for highest registration so far from your district, 3090.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you so
he
much.
is doing very well. He is doing very well for the promotion of this conclave in district 3090.
नहीं, आपका सजेशन बहुत सही है एंड वी विल डेफिनेटली मेक ए फ्लायर विद ऑल गवर्नर्स फोटोग्राफ्स एंड ऑल डिस्ट्रिक्ट
सेकंड सर,
प्रमोशन चेयर्स फोटोग्राफ
सेकंड मेरा है कि सर जोन 4 में जैसे अभी भाई साहब ने बताया कि न्यू चार्टर प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरी को वहां बुलाएं, जैसे जोन 4 में ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्लब बने, फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड का भी आप थोड़ा सा नेक्स्ट उसमें डालें कि हम उनको भी वहां पर ऑनर करेंगे।
हाँ,
तो मेरे
वो
ख्याल
सब
से
तो
ऐसे
होगा ही,
काफी,
वो सब तो होगा ही, वो सब तो होगा ही।
हाँ हाँ,
क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी
तो
का पार्ट वही है।
हाँ वही रहेगा।
Closing ceremony will be there will be agenda for recognitions only, mostly recognitions and open forum for so many evaluation करेंगे ना, वही लोगों से करवाएंगे।
हाँ, तो मेरे ख्याल से अभी जो हमने कमिटमेंट की है 3090 से, विजय अरोड़ा जी, डीजी एंड भूपेश जी हैं हमारे साथ अभी, तो जो कमिटमेंट है उससे प्लस ही होगी, अभी चल रहा है सर।
देखिए, आपके हमारे जोन 4 के 2 डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऐसे हैं जिसमें डीजी और डीजीएन तीनों ने अपने को रजिस्टर किया है।
ओके
एक
सर।
तो 3090 उनमें से एक है और 3055 उनमें से एक है।
ओके सर।
उसके तीनों मतलब लोगों ने, तीनों करंट लीडर एंड इनकमिंग लीडर्स ने अपने आप को रजिस्टर किया है
सर। हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट
so
चेयर भी ऐड हो गए हैं
और डीएमसी ने भी रजिस्टर किया है। यस,
हाँ, रजिस्टर्ड किया है सर।
यस। अभी आपने बताया बहुत से गवर्नर इसमें नहीं है, बट लेट मी टेल यू, हमारे करीब 8 गवर्नर्स इसमें, 12 में से 8 गवर्नर रजिस्टर कर चुके हैं अपने को।
ओके सर।
वो आज किसी रीजन से आ नहीं पाए होंगे, वो एक अलग बात है, बट 8 गवर्नर्स
बात
हैव
नहीं सर, कई
रजिस्टर्ड।
बार बिजी शेड्यूल हो जाता है इसीलिए नहीं आ पाता।
और मैं एक बात और यहाँ पर बोलना चाहूंगा, जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर इलेक्ट और डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर नॉमिनीज यहाँ स्पेशली मौजूद हैं और जिन्होंने अपने आप को रजिस्टर किया है, आप जो अपनी इनकमिंग टीम आए कर रहे हो कि हमें इसको असिस्टेंट गवर्नर बनाना है या ये हमारा प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट होगा या जिसको हम की डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफिसर पोजीशन पे लाएंगे, उन लोगों को मोटिवेट करके जरूर लाइए। आप देखेंगे कि उनका सोचने का तरीका बदल जाएगा। जब वो अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट के बाहर के लोगों से मिलेंगे, बातचीत करेंगे, तो डेफिनेटली दे विल लर्न सो मेनी थिंग्स और उसका फायदा आपके साल को भी और रोटरी को भी होने वाला है। और जो बेसिक मोटिव है हमारा, उस मोटिव का पर्पस सॉल्व होगा उससे। और घनश्याम जी तो वैसे ही, मैं पहले इनको डायनामिक डीजी बोलता था, मैंने इनको डायनामाइट डीजी बोलना शुरू कर दिया है। ही इज ऑलवेज प्रोएक्टिव फॉर रेस्पॉन्सेज एंड एवरीथिंग। बहुत ही बढ़िया इनका रेस्पॉन्स रहता है।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच अग्रवाल साहब।
और कोई सजेशन? मैं चाहता हूं कि कोई भी यहाँ से बिना सजेस्ट किए ना जाए, टाइम कॉन्स्टेंट नहीं है अभी हमारे पास, तो जो भी छोटे से छोटा इनपुट हमें मिलेगा और रेलेवेंट होगा तो वी विल डेफिनेटली इम्प्लीमेंट दैट।
Pradeep Jain has a question, I think. Pradeep, can you please ask a question?
विजय जी, ये पॉइंट नोट कर लीजिएगा फ्लायर्स का जो घनश्याम जी ने बताया है।
Sure, Rajesh, sure. Noted.
Yeah, Pradeep ji, go ahead.
I was just hearing for a long time saying that President and Secretary should
Pradeep ji,
register.
can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is Pradeep Jain, President from Rotary Club Thane Skyline.
Okay.
District 3142.
Okay.
So I'm just hearing one thing saying that President and Secretary should register. So is it meant only for the Secretary and President only, or for any members?
No. Any Rotary leader, any Rotarian.
So any Rotarian single member also can register for this?
Yes.
Okay. Second thing, I don't know this is the right time to speak or not, but as already all registration and everything is in progress, the charges already has been decided. Right from the beginning, our Raju Subramanian has mentioned, our director, saying that in Rotary we should avoid liquor and all. So I'm 100% sure that whenever the cost is calculated, even the liquor part must have also included. So most of the time, expenses go up because of the such kind of the liquor getting served and all. And this may be a little bit more expensive for a people who does not consume this, and it pinches to them, saying that अगर liquor का cost उसमें से निकल गया होता तो 2-3 हजार रुपए शायद 2 दिन के कम हो गए होते।
प्रदीप जी, बहुत अच्छा सवाल है आपका। मैं
तो
आपको
मेरा उसमें एक सजेशन और है कि मैंने ये सुना है कि आउटसाइड, इफ यू गो आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड एंड ऑल, वहां पे अगर आपको लिकर चाहिए तो वो आपकी कॉस्ट में इंक्लूड नहीं होता है। और वो अभी हमें रिसेंटली ये पता चला है, डिस्ट्रिक्ट सेमिनार हुआ समवेयर इन यूएस और द आउटसाइड कंट्री, दे सेड कि वहां का जो लिकर सर्विंग था वो पीपल वर पेइंग फ्रॉम देयर ओन पॉकेट। सो जो टोटल कॉस्ट थी उसमें वो लिकर कॉस्ट कहीं इंक्लूड थी ही नहीं। तो why don't
जी, आप, I got your point.
Yeah,
I
why
got
don't
your
we
point.
why
I
don't
got
we
your point.
no
Let me
one more
answer.
thing, just let me complete. So why don't we introduce बिकॉज हम जब मेंबरशिप की बात करते हैं, किसी ने खर्चे के बारे में एक पॉइंट रेज किया था, और दैट विल हेल्प यू इन फ्यूचर ऑल्सो, कि अगर हम लिकर कॉस्ट ये कहें कि जहां जहां पे डिस्ट्रिक्ट के प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं, हम कहते हैं कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फूड यू आर गोइंग टू हैव, वेजिटेरियन नॉन वेजिटेरियन, उसमें जब स्पेसिफिकेशन आता है तो व्हाई डोंट वी हैव अ लिकर नॉन लिकर आल्सो, सो ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी जो कॉस्ट है वो कम हो जाएगी, और डिस्ट्रिक्ट फंक्शंस में भी लोग मतलब पार्टिसिपेट ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग करेंगे, और उसी में जिसको लिकर चाहिए वो लिकर की कॉस्ट में ऐड करे और पे करे और लिकर ले ले।
आपका आपका ये पॉइंट हमने जब ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी की मीटिंग हो रही थी डिस्कस किया था। लेट मी शेयर विद यू, जो 15,000 का टैरिफ है
हाँ
वो
जी,
टी टॉटलर का टैरिफ है,
ओके,
और जो लिकर उसमें सर्व हो रही है उस लिकर का खर्चा टी टॉटलर के ऊपर बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। वो लिकर, चूंकि देखिए किसी को, हर व्यक्ति के ट्रेवल करने के और घर से बाहर निकलने के कुछ मोटिव्स होते हैं,
जी,
और शाम को कुछ लोगों को, जैसे किसी को कुछ पसंद है, किसी को कुछ पसंद है, तो जो लिकर लवर्स हैं या जो पार्टी लवर्स हैं उनका खर्चा आपके मतलब नॉन ड्रिंकर्स के ऊपर या टी टॉटलर्स के ऊपर लोड नहीं किया है। वो एक्स्ट्रा जो डेफिसिट था वो हमने कहीं से सोर्स किया है। इफ यू गो टू द आइटनरी ऑफ द टोटल एक्सपेंसेस पार्ट, अगर उसके ब्रेकअप पे आप जाएंगे ना, तो आपको लगेगा 15,000 रुपए का खर्चा, जो इवन टी टॉटलर का भी उसमें 1,500 रुपए का डेफिसिट आता है, बट वी हैव नॉट लोडेड देयर एक्सपेंसेस ऑन द टी टॉटलर गाय।
ओके, गुड गुड, पर
मतलब
सजेशन
ये
फॉर अ
बड़ा,
मेंबरशिप,
हाँ,
मेंबरशिप
बड़ा
सजेशन ये
केयरफुली
रहेगा।
इस चीज को हमने इसको वी हैव टेकन केयर ऑफ दैट।
No, no, that's very good. Nice to hear that part, and I think I
इवन
appreciate that.
इवन देखिए
So
कि
openly
अब,
discussing this.
इवन देखिए कि अट्रैक्शंस उसमें डालने पड़ते हैं कि कोई रोटरी की जो इंटरनेशनल सेलिब्रिटी है वो हमारे साथ हो, कंट्री की कोई सेलिब्रिटी हमारे, हम पब्लिक इमेज की बात जब करते हैं तो कुछ ना कुछ हमें उस पर भी स्पेंड करना पड़ता है, कि मिस इंडिया को बुला रहे हैं या किसी और को भी हम कीनोट स्पीकर बुलाना चाह रहे हैं, ये सब खर्चा हम स्पॉन्सरशिप से ला रहे हैं। अगर ये स्पॉन्सरशिप हमें नहीं मिलती तो हम नहीं करते ये खर्चा।
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That
दिस
I
इज
can
ऑल्सो
understand.
बीइंग नॉट लोडेड ऑन द रजिस्ट्रेंट।
No,
एंड
which
यू
is
विल
good.
फाइंड
Nice to
कि
hear.
आप जेपी को अभी आप देखिए, आपको कमरा अभी जेपी का अगर आप 28 तारीख को देखेंगे तो शायद अभी नहीं बुक करेगा, लेकिन आप 26 को चेक इन करके देखिए, आपको 8,000 रुपए से कम रूम नहीं मिलेगा
Yeah.
डबल ऑक्यूपेंसी में, और नॉर्मल डीलक्स रूम, और विद टैक्स वो जाके 9,000 का पड़ेगा आपको। 9,000 प्लस आपके 6 मील इसमें हो गए, 6 मील मतलब 4 मील हो गए, 2 लंच 2 डिनर, कॉकटेल स्नैक्स भी उसमें आ जाते हैं, जो टी टॉटलर होते हैं स्नैक्स तो खाते ही हैं, उसका खर्चा आप जोड़ लीजिए, आपको लग जाएगा कि ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है 15,000, तो आप वैसे ही
No,
हॉलीडे
no,
पे चले जाइए
मैं उस
फैमिली
हिसाब
के
से
साथ।
cost नहीं calculate कर रहा हूँ. I'm just trying to give a suggestion, like
नहीं नहीं, वो
which
कर
is
लिया
good that
and
that is not been loaded. I'm not saying कि
हमने लोड नहीं किया उसको। ये पता है, हमने सोचा था कि हम रजिस्ट्रेशन में लिखेंगे कि यू आर टी टॉटलर और यू आर लिकर, पर हमने सोचा यार ये कुछ ज्यादा हो जाएगा, फिर वो अजीब सा लगेगा, कहाँ से सेग्रीगेट करेंगे, अब पार्टी में किसने पी किसने नहीं पी, कई लोग क्या होता है कहते टी टॉटलर है छुप के पीते भी है तो वहां उनको कैसे केयर करेंगे। ये भी बात आई, कूपन सिस्टम कर दो, पेड सिस्टम कर दो, पर देखिए अगर किसी को हमने बुलाया है, कोई जम्मू से आ रहा है, कोई थाने से आ रहा है, कोई कहीं से आ रहा है, कोई कहीं से आ रहा है, फिर उनको हम बोले कि अब आप ये 100-200 रुपए दे दो यार, अब इतना बड़ा दिल तो हमें रखना पड़ेगा कि हमारा भाई अगर पी रहा है तो हम उस पर एतराज ना करें
ना ना, मैंने उस वजह से नहीं कहा. I just thought of
नहीं, उसके
that.
खर्चे पे भी एतराज ना करें इतना, और दैट आल्सो गिव्स अ पार्ट ऑफ फन ना।
Anyway, that
और
was
कोई
just
सजेशन?
something came in mind, so I thought I'll just
अच्छी
share
बात
with
है,
you.
नहीं ये इस पे ऑलरेडी डिबेट हमने कर लिया था।
हाँ, क्योंकि हम लोग क्या कह रहे हैं कि बार बार हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि अपना रोटरी का इमेज बिकॉज ऑफ द लिकर इट्स गेट स्पॉइल्ड, एंड हर कोई ये कहता है कि रोटरी सिर्फ लिकर पार्टी के लिए होती है, डांस के लिए होती है, तो हम चाहते हैं कि वो जितना मिनिमाइज हो, दैट इज मोर बेटर.
Yes,
दैट
yes.
इज माय सजेशन. एनीवे, इट्स
नहीं,
माय पर्सनल
परफेक्टली
सजेशन मे बी.
परफेक्टली टेकन। देखिए रोटरी इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है,
जी
और इंटरनेशनल में एक्सेप्ट इन इंडिया कहीं वेज नॉन वेज का सेग्रीगेशन नहीं करते।
जी.
आप इंटरनेशनल फ्लाइट में जाते हो तो वहां भी लिकर नॉन लिकर की कोई बात नहीं करता, सबको ऑफर होती है, जिसको पीना है पियो, जिसको पीना है नहीं पियो,
नो, दैट्स ट्रू.
जिसको वेज खाना है खाओ, जिसको नॉन वेज नहीं खाना है मत खाओ, तो सबके अपने अपनी लाइकिंग्स है। तो वी हैव ट्राइड, अब जैसे जैन काउंटर की हमने वहां परसों बात की, हम वहां जाते, हमने कहा देयर शुड बी ए स्पेसिफिक जैन फूड काउंटर विच शुड बी केप्ट अवे विद डिस्टेंस विद नॉन वेज काउंटर्स। ये सब चीजें हमारे दिमाग में है, क्योंकि हम ये सब करते रहते हैं, तो हमको पता है कि यार किसकी क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है। तो आई थिंक सारी चीजें जो एक्सपेक्टेशन हमको लगता है कि जो मैं खुद अगर कहीं जाऊंगा तो मुझे क्या चाहिए, वही सब चीजें हम करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
वेरी नाइस, सो नाइस.
थैंक यू सो
Thank you.
मच।
Thank you for patiently listening.
सेतु जी ने हैंड रेज किया है.
Ram and Setu.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sure.
Sir, I am district governor from district 3204.
District number
3204.
3204. Okay.
Yeah, it's zone 5. So, is this membership conclave is only for zone 5 or I mean for zone 4 or the entire zones?
This is an initiative of Zone 4. Of course, all the Rotarians are also invited because we can't curtail them to join if you are willing to do that.
Yeah, since
definitely this is an initiative of Zone 4. Majority will be of Zone 4. But any people from anywhere in the Rotary International wants to join, we welcome him.
Okay, the thing is, this has come in the common this masterclass session on every Wednesday. So the discussion is going on, and all the zone 5, 4, all members are there. So there is a request from my part, when you keep on communicating with others and when you speak out, kindly speak in English, because the southern part of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Andhra, most of the people, they won't be knowing Hindi, even the members.
Yeah.
So when you communicate, if it's in English, so that those who are attending this masterclass also, they will understand what discussion is going on. So many of my friends have given me a personal call. What's happening? Is it something related to zone 4 alone? Or it's for the entire zone 5, 4 and 6, 7 and all.
So let me welcome my friends from every zone, every district.
Yeah.
Point very well taken, Rotarian Setu. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
We need to cater to Rotarians from all parts of the country, and English is a language which is widely understood and accepted.
Yeah.
We take your feedback positively, and we will ensure that in future the same is implemented.
Okay, thank you.
Ram Marathe has again raised his hand.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening to all.
Yes, good evening, Ram.
Yeah, sir. Myself, Ram Marathe, current president for the Rotary District 3142. And
Ram, before you start speaking, let me congratulate you. I got a confirmation of your registration today.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You have registered yourself today from 3142. I got a mail. I am in the mail system of Narendra Rao. Whosoever are registering, I get a mail by name. So I could recall that you have registered.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am very much happy. I am from the District Governors Club. Milind Kulkarni is from my club, and he is the leading the District 3142. I am giving the very opportunities to all to you, making this event more successful. And I was just asked one question: can I call the friends from the Sri Lanka to attend this seminar?
Meeting mein.
Yes, Ram, you are most welcome to see. When you have a Rotary event is open to all Rotarians anywhere, right? I mean, it is like a club. If you have a meeting, any Rotarian can come and attend the meeting in your club. So same is true for this.
Okay, thank you, sir. Best wishes. Okay.
राम जी, आपने तो कर लिया 3142 से, और लोगों को भी आप मोटिवेट करिए कि वो आए.
यस सर. अभी मैं नरेंद्र राव सर भी है, तो हम लोग अभी डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3142 के और पीछे पड़ के ज्यादा से ज्यादा रजिस्ट्रेशन करने के पीछे लगते हैं सर.
डेफिनेटली.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
Okay. Any further suggestion or question? Narendra bhai, can you see some hand raised?
No question. I think no more questions. Ram is the last one. I think we can close the meeting if.
Rajesh sir, your number is 11 digit.
No.
Again, calculated 94141 88811.
2468. Yeah. Fine. Thank you.
So, if any person, any club president or district promotion chair present here, or any district officer present here wants a promotional meeting in his district about this conclave, what we have discussed today, they can also contact us. We will clarify all questions, club-wise also, district-wise also. They
nice,
can
sir.
contact me for such meeting, some online meeting, or they can contact Harish Gaur, or they can contact any of the person in organizing committee. We will schedule a meeting and discuss in detail with your club or with your district.
I would say I can see past district governor Dr. Grover, who is the incoming DMC. So Grover Saab, we would want to see you in Agra and contribute towards membership thought.
Okay, sure. I'm going to register today only.
Yeah.
Gurjeet, I'm going to register today
मैं तो
only.
आपको बुला रहा था कुछ बोलने के लिए, ज्वाइन करो, बुलाता हूँ.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. It was a very good discussion today, and there were a lot of good inputs. So that is why I have made up my mind that I will definitely join.
Thank you so
Grover
much.
साहब ने भी आज रजिस्टर किया है.
Okay. Thank you.
So on that note, we will close this meeting today. Let me just sum it. We are going to start. How do we prospect a member? How do we do expectation management? How do we engage new members? How do we engage existing members? How do we leverage past presidents in our clubs? These are some of the topics we will use for interaction with everyone from the floor. And then we will, once we have the entire inputs, we will prepare this document and share this all across. So just I wanted to share few thoughts. What are the kind of interactions going to be on? It's going to be on membership, and inputs from each one of you is the most critical. And we look forward to having all of you in Agra, and let people talk about this conclave in times to come. Thank you very much for joining today's meeting. Thank you.